It's the old ass New England IPA that I made. Still hazy. It's been sitting in there. If it's gonna clear up, it should have done it already. But I think it's about done. I think the keg's about empty, but still, it's got a ton of peach in it. Still pretty good. So tonight, actually Wednesday. It's Wednesday night, so it's Homebrew Wednesday. Ow! All right, let's make this one quick. Enough shenanigans. All right, kids. So it's another Wednesday, and I'm a little bit closer. So this past weekend, what I did, I took Friday off for work, and I got my boil kettle finished. I got it put together. But I don't know if you remember a previous video I showed you guys where when I pulled that bulkhead through, I pulled the bulkhead with the flare compression fitting on the backside of it, right? It tore. The kettle tore in the bottom. Well, evidently I either didn't clean the bulkhead well enough or I didn't get enough solder in it. So it has a small leak in it. So at that point, I thought to myself, I got two options. I either put more heat in it, and put more solder in it, which that bulkhead was for a 1/2-inch OD tube, not a 5/8 OD tube. So I can either put more heat in it and just put a little more solder in it, or I can put heat in it and take the bulkhead out. So I put heat in it, I took the bulkhead out. So now I've got two of these. One is going to be for the boil kettle, and the other one's going to be for the hot liquor tank. So I'm going away from the whole compression fitting, right? So not really a big deal. So anyway, that'll work. So today in the mail I got these these two dudes, and this is a cam lock to garden hose, right? And I got this cam lock. So with these two cam locks fittings and these two cam lock fittings that I stole from something else, I can get my wort chiller plumbed, so I can actually run everything into it. So yeah, it's got a nice little rubber gasket into it, but this is your 3/4 garden hose threads. And I also got two dip tubes. These are from Brewery Hardware, right? And so this is 5/8 OD, big tube. That's 1/2-inch MBT thread inside of that nut. So this will be sticking through the wall of the kettle. And this will have a hex nipple will be on this side. So then this will be here, and there'll be a side pickup instead of coming out into the center, right? Coming out to the center will be a side pickup. So should be pretty good. So yeah, it's got an O-ring in there, so it just tightens down, and yeah, then you're done. So it's pretty good. So yeah, that's that. Now since I got those, get those installed, then get my kettles cleaned up, and everything should be good. Should be fine. Should be done with it. Just need to do another water test to make sure everything's light, watertight. Need to calibrate my side glasses, but really besides that, the kettles are done. So yeah, I'm just a little bit closer. Is actually going to put some heat on my boil pot. I was actually going to put the element in it, hook it to my control panel, as I got gas down here. Sorry. And yeah, see if I can heat the water up a little bit. I'm just messing around. Recirculate some PBW. Sodium percarbonate is what I use. I don't use PBW anymore. But anyway, I was going to circulate through the wort chiller, just kind of clean that, and clean the pumps, all that stuff. Just kind of let it go for a minute. One thing I did get in the mail today is that if you guys do not subscribe to Canadian Sasquatch, this is him, Steve. This is his book. This came out, so I picked it up on the Amazon. So yeah, and now I gotta find time to read it. I guess one thing, let me So let me pause. I'll pause this, flip the camera around, and we'll look at some stuff that I did. So these are 17 3/4 diameter, 1 inch thick, Lazy Susan tabletops, whatever you want to call them. You can get them at the Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever. So what I did, I took 2 of those, glued them and screwed them together. Then I glued on the 3/8 foam at the bottom of it. So I made a trivet. I made 3 of them. So then that gets me there. So that's up above it. So these things are not expensive. So yeah, get that done. So oh yeah, one thing, I fixed that little dude right there thanks to Tyler. Yeah, because I don't think anybody noticed it, because I didn't notice it, but that's initially what it said right there. A little wart pump. So and I hung up an additional light there. So yeah. So I guess and I put some labels on some stuff. So that's the wart in, that's the water out. That's soldered on fitting. That's your 3/4 inch garden hose fitting. So there's my other wart. So yeah. So anyway, get all that stuff finished. Oh, one thing I didn't show you, I forgot. I got my hooks hung up. Kind of overkill. Those hooks are huge compared to the wood that it's hanging off of. But anyway, yeah. So that's the premise. I just hang my lines down, and everything can drain out into the sink. So and I got my my condensation drain done. So all that's there. So everything that I've got is a cam lock. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, pretty neat, huh? Pretty neat. Alright, so been playing around with my timer. I think I've got it set the way I want it. So anyway, everything's kind of there. Just kind of, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So anyway, I need to get some stuff done. I've got itching to get a brew in. So anyway, all right, guys. Yeah, I think that's it. Getting closer. Almost there. All right, guys. Cheers. Peace.